Welcome back to Bonanza Disc Golf, and everybody is telling me specifically right now, as well as just everybody in general in disc golf, slow is smooth, smooth is fast, and fast is far. And so today I want to put to the test Just Be Smooth by playing 18 holes here at Bird's Nest Disc Golf Course, pretty close to being one of my home courses. And we're just going to play a full 18 with my bag with some new additions that you guys will see throughout the round. But today I'm really going to focus on not muscling on the disc, not trying to like throw it too far, just being smooth and letting my timing do the work for me, which historically is not the best timing, but we're going to try to not fall over our brace too much and just shoot a good round here. One of the things that's kind of cool about this course is it's always a little bit more windy than most of the other courses in Denver. I think it's because we're like basically just at the outskirts of the mountains here. As you can see, it's pretty much just plains over there, so the wind kind of rolls through. So that'll make things definitely a little more interesting. Gonna warm up real fast. We'll try to beat par. I think probably 5 down is a good score here though. This course has a little bit of trees and some elevation changes. It should be a lot of fun to play. It's a little long as well, which doesn't make me feel great. So smooth. All right, so this basket is all the way down the hill, right down there. Pretty far, to be honest with you. Really, with being smooth, it's focusing on making everything slow for me so that everything can kind of have time to settle in. Heel toe with the coil, and then let the rotation start my pull here. You can see my arm is moving with just me moving my hips forward and then snapping out. So not trying to do anything crazy, not even trying to get a crazy score. This one, 459, straight ahead. Since I'm wanting to get it down the hill and turn it a bit myself, probably gonna throw the Grace. Oh, no skip. A little short, but I'm pretty happy with that. One of my biggest problems when I do throw like this, or have tried to before, is I tend to just go super, super slow and not think about anything instead of just focusing on good timing. We're gonna throw a Calvin Destroyer on a flex line and see if we can get it there. Not the best shot. Got over on it though. Oh, gross. Legacy Bandit here. Very flippy. I really like this guy actually from that video, so try to throw it well. That's the shot, baby. Oh my gosh, so this Destroyer hit that rock. I threw a Destroyer in a second. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna show all those shots or not, but just got chewed up. Look at that. That is gross. That just ate so in there. That's insane. On a little chip forehand right up to the pin. Oh my. That's quite the way to start. Oh, got the drop. That's a pretty bad way to start, but no stress. There's birdies out here. All right, hole 2, 280, just straight down that corridor there. Kind of a gap to hit. It's a simple forehand or just pump a backhand straight. Slight headwind, so I'm probably gonna go P1, but oh man, it got so dusty, as it deserves because that was such a bad shot, but oh gosh, ripped over on that one. Trying to see where my mistake is coming from there. I think it's probably from not having enough bend at the hips. I'm gonna throw BB6 actually. I'm testing this guy out for like a flippier mid, but yeah, that's much better. All right, BB6 is probably just off frame here, like 10 feet away. Just be smooth. Not that much crosswind, buddy. Hey, we're learning. Honestly, no matter what happens this round, I'm stoked because I'm just needing to learn to, in rounds that mean something, and these videos do mean something to me sometimes. Not enough to actually take enough time on like an upshot, like on hole number 1 or whatever, but practicing to slow down here will help me to practice to slow down in tags matches and tournaments and stuff like that. So these really slow, deliberate walk-ups are much more helpful than trying to muscle the disc. So far, at least. All right, hole number 3 here is just over 400, straight up that hill there. This is one where we're probably throwing the Cervini or the Bandit. I think we're gonna try out the Cervini. A little flippy. Since we're going uphill into a headwind, it's gonna take off some distance. So we're gonna throw it to the right on a little hyzer, let it flip up and come back. And I was gonna say we're gonna throw it hard, but whenever I say that, I muscle it. So we're gonna throw it really extra smooth today. Definitely got the flip up. Okay, it threw it exactly where I wanted it to go.
I think this is working. This is so cool. That's not 400 feet. There's no way that's 395. Okay, it's 320. Just be smooth. All right, hole 4 here, we got a little bit of a bomber. It is 475 all the way down there. Hopefully you can see it a bit, but the wind's pushing still left to right. I think this is a good grace shot to leave out flat. It might turn a tiny bit, but let it kind of come back. I hit my ankle on the way back, which is not ideal, but oh, it's not gonna be a look, but it's not terrible. All right, my pitch of game is lacking today. Super smooth. Not the worst par, but this is one that I'll be excited to be able to consistently get here soon, hopefully, as my form and betterness gets better. All right, hole 5, they're calling 337 up onto the mound. There is a headwind, but I think just that big hyzer is probably the best play. Does not seem like there's a crazy amount of gaps. So Grace, which is kind of more neutral to overstable disc, probably getting the nod. Or have it fall off your finger a bit. Oh, into the hill. Why can't I put myself within 5 feet? Someone hasn't been practicing their up shots. Big wind, be smooth. That was a bad putt. All right, looks like we got 390 into the pin, just dead ahead. Grace, Cervini, Bandit, Slight Tail. Shouldn't be bad with any of them. Maybe even the strike. I think I still like the Grace for this shot because it will have a little bit more integrity to get back to the left if I miss a little more right. It's up there. Really not a good shot. Is it my bend? I don't know, but as I'm being smooth, I think I'm losing some timing. I don't really know. Not ideal when the strike is like 8 feet shorter than the Grace. Neither are bad shots though, but I mean, only getting 360 right now is not great. I know there are some things that if I was watching this form back every shot, I'd be able to see. And I think I'm gonna do that for a different video, but today we're just focusing on being smooth and trying to like think through timing a little bit better. Oh, really? I thought that was a good putt. All right, this is a hole that's gonna be interesting because it is 425 all the way out there, pretty much into a head, right to left. And this is one where typically, for being smooth, I just be like, okay, just gotta power up and get as far as I can. And I think I'm losing distance when I do that, obviously, because I'm adding a lot of tension. So we're gonna try the Grace again and just leave it out there pretty much straight at it, flat. Do have to get it high enough. I think when I'm coming through, I'm pulling through so low to get down instead of keeping this arm high to begin with. It's already down to begin with, keeping it high to begin with. Staying smooth. We'll try that for a couple holes. There you go, much better. Still gonna be short because actually not by a crazy amount though. That one had some of the best snap and nose angle. I think it's because I really focused on my thumb. Up shots are dialed. All right, here's the deal. This is actually a very big brain move because now I'm tailwind side. See, big brain move. All right, hole 8, 300 feet, dead ahead. Slight tailwind, so probably P1. Could also be Envy. Not a good option if you throw it with some hyzer. Good distance, that'll be a putt. Sometimes all you gotta do is laugh, you know? Everyone's got really, really bad days. I just happen to film every time I go play disc golf, so all my bad days are caught on camera for everybody to see. Awesome. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. Good roll. Oh my gosh. I think I forgot how to play disc golf today. I think the P1 and I need to be on a little bit of a break. So 225 straight ahead. We're just gonna go Envy at it. My fingers are like so dry today. I don't know why. It's very dry out, I guess. But like uncomfortably dry, which might have something to do with it, but yeah, I need some lotion. Holy crap, my fingers are so cracked up. It's a little bit better than the P1. Freaking hit the pole. All right, MVs are in, P1s are out. It's official. Good job. Freaking even. All right, we got 8 more holes. We can get 5 down, I think. Hole 11, straight ahead, looks like 280-ish feet. It's a little bit better, huh? All right, hole 12 is dead ahead. You can barely see it through some trees down there. 340, slight tailwind. I think it could be EMAC Truth, but I think we're gonna go Bandit here. Hyzer flip it. It's a good disc, dude. It's a really good disc. EMAC Truth just right up the gut. Nice, pretty similar. All right, pretty much pin high with the EMAC Truth, like literally 2 feet away from being pin high. It's pretty good. Alrighty, hole 13 here is 358-ish. Right out there is a crosswind from the right to the left. I'm thinking strike probably. Honestly, with how bad I've been throwing, it could be a distance driver, and it's a slight head as well. So I think I probably will just disc up to a Grace to be safe. That's great. You know it's a bad day putting when this feels like a tester. Flips a daisies. All right, hole 14 here, par 4, 540. This is one that I want to eagle with a putt because it's slightly downhill within the next year. So hold me to that. I think it'll be doable for sure, but I mean, maybe not for sure. I've been trying to work on my form. It hasn't been as concerted and it's been bad, but keeping it simple, trying to be smooth. Cervini, honestly, I wish the Cervini was a little faster, so I'll probably just get a flippier, like 12 or 13 speed, because I do think it's great, but it doesn't go quite as far just because it's not as fast. So there is a tail left to right, so I think Grace is great, because I could just put it out there on some Annie. Nose up. Look at that, just wing in the air. Really not a bad shot, especially for how, since I threw it nose up, the second it got off Anheuser and the wind wasn't pushing it, it just kind of died straight down, because I don't trust my Anheuser game through there. I think we're gonna go Firebird. Oh, very short, wow. Dude, my depth perception is so bad. Let's go. Great putt. All right, this is where I gotta play with a local. Well, I guess I'm local now, but not quite. It says 255 in there, but it is windy and there's no line at all. It looks like probably just over the top. So I'm probably gonna take the Zone or Kotuku, maybe even Firebird. Still too far left, so far left. Hit something. 45 feet, that's wild. Ooh. Crosswind, it's gonna drop the putt. Let's go. Great wind read. Oh, this says about 290. I think you just said 255. Straight down there on the left. Honestly, I see a gap between the right for just this easy hyzer. And since I don't want to fight against the wind too much with the forehand, I think we're just gonna go with the backhand here. Oh, it says 284 actually. Okay, good. We're just gonna go envy at it. Whew, not really that great. Head, right to left. Not ideal with the hyzer putt. Really not ideal with the hyzer putt. Oh, let's go. Wow, I was aiming at the bottom one. I released it right here knowing it was gonna lift, and it got all the way up into the chains. Good putt, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, this might make the dream die of a perfect 9 back here because the basket is all the way up there. Par 3, 460, uphill into a headwind. Pretty unfortunate. Very. Honestly, since the wind's coming this way, I might just go forehand grace up this little gap here and then pitch up. That's pretty solid. Oh, that was a bad counter skip with that wind. It put me right behind the tree. All right, I was skipping right into this middle here, which would have been perfect. Now I got like an interesting little patent pen up there. I think I want to go with my Envy. Oh, pretty bad, but for some reason putting for par for me is so much more stressful than putting for birdie. It's kind of annoying because in the back of my head I'm like, oh, if I don't get a birdie, I at least get a par. But if I don't get a par, I get a bogey. For our last hole, we are looking at the basket all the way down there, coming up from this tee pad right here. So just a forehand. Wind is pushing us towards the basket, so don't even really need anything that stable. I'm a bit worried about rollaway potential and stuff, but I think just a Kotuku on the forehand is really solid. Just gotta leave it wide because the wind is pushing us right back into the hill. I should do it, I think. I don't know, I haven't played this hole in like 10 months and I was a lot worse when I played it the first time. All right, I left myself about 30 feet, 25 to 30 feet here. This is essentially for the perfect 9. You could eagle hole 15 and you could birdie hole 17, but those are, you need massive, you need 525 feet of power to do that. So not sad if I don't get that. We can make this putt. Little cross, is gonna drop it a bit. That's basically a perfect 9 for me. Let's go, I'm so stoked on that. Because this is my first time seeing this course since like June of last year and I played it one time. So basically playing blind, it feels like. Everything was a new shot shape. Very stoked, very stoked, holy cow. 7 down after being 1 over in the front I'm very happy with that. 14-mile-an-hour consistent winds. There was a recent tournament out here where winds were crazier, but I think 7 was over 1,000. Didn't feel great on the front 9, but this back 9, I was just trying to be smooth and it was working out. So it feels good to start making some right decisions. I know there's a long way to go with my form, and I think one of these next 18 hole videos that we go and play a new course, I'm gonna bring my phone tripod to look at my form as I throw. Because today it seemed like it was better. Mostly accuracy wise, not a lot distance wise. Like I don't think I was really throwing over 400 feet today. And I need to be close to that 500 foot mark, 475, 500, but there's time. About to go film another video on this back 9, which is like the 19s or 27. Never even seen this course before, so that'll be fun. If you wanna check out the last course that I played here in a full 18 with my bag, it was Prickly Pines Disc Golf Course. Check that out right down there. Otherwise, subscribe, like the video. I appreciate you guys a lot. This was a blast. A lot more videos to come. My game is not feeling good. Great putt. Thanks, man. That was sick. He just made like a 50-foot putt on top of the mound. That was sick, but yeah, that's that. Okay, love you guys. Bye. See you in the next one tomorrow, probably. We'll see. Peace.